Welcome back, friends. From the last video, we saw two examples of adding. We saw different ways of adding. Now, when it comes to subtraction, adding can be easy for many of the students, but when it comes to subtraction, it can be really difficult for some of the students. Okay, so I want to make this video as easy so that you need not be scared about adding. I'm going to show you different ways of subtracting here, at least two. Okay, so this is 800 minus 275. Okay, some of you have learned algorithm. There's nothing wrong in algorithm, but the problem is you don't understand what's happening to the numbers. So yeah, from 800 you have to take 275. So one way of doing is, okay, I go 800 minus 200, okay, which is very easy, which is 600. Then I have to, this 7 stands for 70, so I have to go 600 minus 70. So that is easy. 600 minus 70 is 530. You can check your answer like this, go backwards. 530 plus 700 gives you 600. 600 plus 200 is 800. There are different ways of checking your answer at each stage. So you have taken away 200, you have taken away 70, and from this you have to take away 5. So 530 minus 5. Okay. So you can think like this. The answer is 525. So how can you check your answer? 525 plus 5 is 300. Now this is how you can check. So this is a good way of checking. Always good to check your answer. So if this is the right answer, so what's the answer that we got? Okay, so the answer is 525. So if this is the right answer, this plus this should give you 800. Okay, I'll give you an example. Suppose, say, excuse me. Okay, let me make a very simple example. Suppose you know 10 minus 4 is 6. So how do I know this is right? Because 6 plus 4 is 10. So that's what I'm saying. So if this is right, this plus this should be 800. So I'll check like this. This is 500 and 500 plus. So this is also an exercise of addition. Plus 200 plus 70 plus 5. That should give me 800. So this is 10, this is 90, and this is 700. And this is pretty easy. So the answer is 800. Oh, the answer is 800. Okay. So you can give yourself a smiley face if you have done without any help. Okay. So this is one smiley face. Okay. Now, how can we check this in a different way? Okay, this is the first strategy. I believe the number line is a very good strategy. I'll show what does that mean. So I'll draw a number line. So this is my number line. So here you're asking the question. This is subtracting, but this strategy is called subtracting by adding. Okay, because addition is much simpler. So I'm asking the question, if 500 minus 275 is a number, 275 plus something, that's what we saw. 275 plus something, this answer should give me 800. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go backwards. So this is on the number line 275, and I'm telling, okay, 275 plus something should be 800. So I go, okay, 275, the next tidy number is 300, or you can go to 280, but yeah, I think you can understand. 275 plus what gives me 300. So you say, well, that's pretty easy. That I know is 25. Now what is 300 plus what gives me 500? Sorry, 800. So you should know that is 500. And here is your answer. You can say the answer is 525, and that's what we got here. 525. Okay, or 800. If you go backwards, 800 minus 525 is 275. Okay, that's also a different way. 800 minus 525 gives you. Okay, I'll show you one more strategy. So the question is 800 minus 275. Now, this strategy is called subtracting by compensating. So if I want to make this 300 a tidy number, I have to add 25. So if you add 25, when you're subtracting, you have to add 25 to both the numbers. I'll explain this strategy. Suppose someone is asking you, what is, say, 17 minus 5? Okay, so you know, okay, 17 minus 5 is pretty easy. That's 12. So how can I do this in a different way? So I can, okay, if I add 3 here to make it 20, I have to add 3 to this number. Does it make sense? So that is 20 minus 8. Okay, and 20 minus 8 we know is 12. So in subtracting, suppose, let me go back to addition. So in addition, what did I tell? If you're adding one number, suppose you're adding something to one number, you have to take away that much to the other number. But in subtraction, whatever you add to one number, to make it tidy, you do the same to the other number. So this is compensating. You're making this bigger. So if you want to get the same answer, you have to make that much bigger the other number. So this becomes 825, am I right, minus 300. That is 800, you have to look at only 800, minus 300 is 500, and you've got a 25 here. So you have checked your answer in 3 different ways. Okay. Okay. So in the next example, I want you to pause and do that example yourself before you listen to me how I am doing this. So you can wait. You can stop the video for 5 minutes and try to do this. I'll first do by the number line because I like that method, because there you are again subtracting by adding. Okay, so do that yourself and then listen to the video. Hopefully you have done the example and now you can listen to the video to check your answer. So this is my number line. So this is a number line. Number line has this arrow tells me the number is going to infinity on both sides. So my question is, this question I'll change into like this: 186 plus what, or which number gives me 422? So this I'm going to do the working. This is my thought. So I'm thinking, I'm standing here and I'm thinking. So 186 plus what gives me 422. So I'll start with 186 here. I've got 186 here. This is not drawn to scale, and this is 422. Okay, so I'll reach the nearest tidy number, which is 190. So that you should know. Well, that's pretty easy. That should be, you have to go 4 to the right. That's why it's plus. And then I'll go to the next tidy number, which is 200. So that's pretty easy. That is 10. Then I'll go to 400. Okay, so this is not drawn to scale. So this is 200. And finally, you have to go 22. Okay, so this is not drawn to scale, so it only read these numbers. You have to add these numbers. So this is 222. So this is 200. Okay, let me write that. So this is 200 plus 20 plus 10 plus 4 plus 2. So what I have done is, this 22 I have written as 20 and a 2. This is 10 and this is 4. So this is 236 is the answer, 236. So you can check your answer by adding. So let us do the checking work. So this is I'll do the checking in algorithm. So this is 236 plus 186 should give me 422. So I know 6 plus 6 is 12. So you got 1, which this 1 stands for the 10. So 10 and 2 gives you 12. So 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 plus 8 is 12. So this is, you should know what you're doing. So this is 10 plus 30 is 40, and 40 plus 8 is 120. Am I right? Oh, yeah. So 4 plus 8. Am I doing something wrong? 236 plus 186. 236 is the answer. 236 plus. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is 2, and so this is 422. So you can give yourself a smiley face. Okay. Now, how can I do this in a different way? So I'd say, well, this is 400 and, oh, I should use my pen. So this is 422 minus 186. Okay. So if I want to make this a tidy number, what should I do? Okay. So I want to make this 420. So you say, let me take away 2 from this side. You have to take away 2 from this side. Okay. So what will happen now? So this is 420 minus 184. Okay. So now what will happen? So this is, you can go like this. This is 420. I'm using different strategies. So this is 420 minus 100, which is 320. Now 320 minus 80. Okay, so first 320 minus 20. Okay, that will give you 300, and then, so I'll do that. So this is 320 minus 20, which is, I don't know this off my head. So this is 300, and then I have to take away 300 minus 60. I've broken this 80 into 60 and 20. So this is 240. And then you have to take away a 4. Okay, so that is 240 minus 4 is 236. Hopefully these videos have been helpful. See you in the next video where I'm going to do multiplication and division. Thank you.